What's up, people? This is Carm speaking for the second time in this channel, actually. And today I'm here to talk about the future of the channel. As the people who are subscribed might have noticed in the past, this channel doesn't seem to have much activity outside of occasional guides or sometimes certain clips and everything. And that was because before making content was much more difficult for me. And eventually, I managed to buy a capture card with the help of somebody in the community. And that capture card has been so useful for making new stuff and new content, especially my last three guides regarding a certain Marcina tech. Those would have been impossible without the capture card. And so I produced this content, and there was a time where I didn't have a Switch, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna lend my capture card for the time being. And I actually lent my capture card, but then I was able to access my Switch again, but I didn't have my capture card, and I tried to recover it, but between a couple of failed attempts and coordination issues, it took me quite a while, like 3 months, to get the capture card back. Now the capture card's finally back. I have my Switch and I have some spare free time, so naturally the proper response is seeing more content. So I'm now back to producing new guides. The Dancing Blade guide I've told about on Twitter is in progress. It's going to still take a while. The script is done, but the recordings of every individual aspect of the script are going to take some time. Editing is also going to take some time. I don't want to even think about rendering, and especially because the guides are going to be accompanied with live demonstrations on how to perform the Dancing Blade on every single character in the roster. Um, as you might have seen, if you follow me on Twitter, I made a tweet regarding it that got a lot of attention because the reason I'm doing the Dancing Blade demonstrations in the first place is because so the characters do have this thing that they require specific spots to be aimed or specific frames to be hit, and I want to give full coverage of all of this so people can land this move with a higher success ratio than they currently do. Like my success ratio is right now really good, but it could be better, and I don't want to think, oh, but just don't use Dancing Blade because I believe that maximizing the efficiency of your tools is the key to optimizing your character to the fullest. So this is why I'm preparing this probably overdone guide of Dancing Blade. It's going to be really long. There are 5 pages on the script total, and there could be more because I'm considering revising the script and adding some things I might have omitted and everything, plus what could amount to a total of an hour in live demonstrations in different videos. I thought about making one video, but after the release of the last video I uploaded, which was Festify, the last 30 minutes, that thing took 3 hours to render. 3 hours. So I decided that it would be better if a heavily edited video like that was edited and rendered different in different videos, so it wouldn't overwork my computer for too long of a period of time. There's also this project I announced on Twitter some time ago about uh, Ask Me Anything, Marcina related. That if you have any questions regarding and Mart on Lucina, and regardless of if it's like a Smash content and everything, regardless of that, if you have any sort of question, you can leave it in the comments and I might address it in the YouTube video. I haven't done it yet because I didn't get enough questions yet, but I do plan on answering every single individual question regarding these characters, even if you are going to ask if one is better than the other. I'm gonna let that pass too, for the content. But yeah, there's a lot to be looking forward to besides the Dancing Blade guide. A Downer guide should be arriving at the mid of May, and I'm already working on that. I'm getting footage for that one. There's also going to be another Festival 5 being uploaded really soon. The Festival 5 is going to be rendered tonight, so be on the lookout for that. And the matchup is Smart Chrome and against a pretty solid player that's also one of my teammates. He saw my Festival 5 against Zephyr and thought, hey, we could do this. It would be really cool. So it's recorded. It's going to take some time to render because it's also pretty long, but it's almost ready, that one. And besides that, I'm gonna start preparing heavier guides. I'm also going to be doing this first of five more regularly, especially because Mart in particular is a character that likes footage of. It likes VODs, and while this is still online and everything, I thought it would be really good to have these as a substitute so people can see how to play specific matchups from the Marcina perspective, from the Mart perspective in reality. What tools they could exploit or what to be aware of and everything to supply this lack of odds. This also will amount to my other big project that I have on the works, which will be starting to prepare massive matchup write-ups with everything you should be looking for in the game against the specific characters, how to properly optimize your punish game versus specific characters, how to avoid their neutral tools, how to play neutral around, how to edge guard them, especially edge guard is also a really important part on these matchup, which character you should run a fair against, which character you should stick to two framing, which character you should just ledge trap, which character you should go for down or two frames, all that jazz. That's also a project that I have in the plans. It's not something that I'm working on specifically right now, but it's one of my projects in the future. So if you want to support me or everything, you can subscribe to my channel, like the content I'm going to be uploading. I'm also going to be uploading other things that I do. There are definitely things that I play besides Smash Brothers. I play Pokemon Unite. I used to be a Pokemon BC player. Maybe I'll retake that in the future. So maybe some content of that will be shown. Maybe I'll showcase some of my older Pokemon game playthroughs. I used to stream Pokemon Black and White Nuzlocke. That, by the way, they didn't go well at all during my vacation right now. I don't have the stream nor the equipment to stream, but I do plan on probably like showing certain Pokemon related content in the future. There's also certain games that I play, certain gachas, Regarding Lost, which is unfortunately closing soon, so I'm going to be uploading a lot of content regarding that game, and within the next few months before the Dragalia officially shuts down. I also play a lot of Fire Emblem Heroes, and I do plan to make content Mart related, as obviously as well. So yeah, it's going to the channel's going to be more active than ever now that I have all these tools, all this access, all the access to all of this. The only thing I'm truly lagging is a way to access training mode, but I'm on the work to fix that. Maybe sometime soon I would do a combo demonstration with with full training mod pack installed and everything. That will be really helpful, but I need to coordinate that within the next time. I mean, the next couple of months, because my Switch is not hackable, so it's going to take a while to manage to figure out a workaround around this. My brother got a new gaming computer. Maybe I'll style Ryojinx and mod there and record, but that will take some time to properly set up for everything. So yeah, I hope you guys can stick with me, support the channel and everything, because as a med student, I don't really have the widest amount of free time, but I still think that it's worth investing my time in this, because if I don't do it, nobody else will, really. So I hope that everything that I can do here is to the people's liking, and if it is, that they continue to support me so I can help the Marcina metagame grow further than it already has. It has evolved quite a while within the last year. It has made quite a leap thanks to the contributions of Ignace and Rissus and Creek especially too. it has moved forward much farther than it did in any of the previous years of Ultimate. So I want to keep that momentum going so Mars can still keep evolving and adapting to the current meta game. And I hope you guys can be a live witness to all of that effort we are putting to help you catch up to what we are discovering and implementing in our game plan. So yeah, hope you like this little update. And soon the Festive Height should be uploaded, so be on the lookout. Maybe it will be uploaded Sunday morning and everything. So I hope you guys like what you see, and if you do, leave it in the comments. Tell me about what content ideas you would like to see, and ask me questions for the question and answer video regarding Marcina. It will be very appreciated. And hope you have a nice night. See you around.